Good day to you one and all. It is I, Justin Hawkins, and this is Justin Hawkins Rides Again. Now, I've never actually covered the band that I'm about to talk about before, but they've done something that seems to be setting the entire internet on fire, so I'm obviously late to the party, as per usual, but, you know, fashionably late. So, yeah, I'm going to talk about the Architects. They got a song called Seeing Red, came out on the 4th of December, and it's doing really, really well. So it's time for me to wade in with a completely unsolicited opinion of what it is and why it's good or bad. Nice one. Justin Hawkins rides again. As I said, I've never covered the Architects before, but they released a song a few weeks ago called Seeing Red, and it's already got over 1.5 million views. So maybe I'm missing out on something. I'm going to educate myself today. According to Loudwire, the track features an infamous blah vocal wretch from frontman Sam Carter, and fans are totally losing it. The blah vocalization is a popular trope in metalcore, deathcore, is it? And Carter is among the key figures who helped to popularize it, having screamed bleh plenty of times throughout his career in Architects. In early 2020, Carter expressed that he was sick of hearing about all of the blehs and that he wished he never made that stupid noise. One fan asked if it meant RIP for the bleh, to which the vocalist replied, 100%. Dashing the hopes of the metalcore faithful who are so fond of this utterance. It makes sense as to why Carter was frustrated by how much everyone went on about those blehs, because he's an unbelievably talented musician, and despite all of his efforts and successes, everyone was basically reducing his musical existence to one knuckle-dragging vocal part, even if it is actually a really cool part. Anyway, just over 10 seconds into Seeing Red, and immediately after a cheerleader-type section, Carter restores that filthy bleh and makes it one of the most memorable Mondays of the year for fans all across the world. For those of us who are new to the Architects, they are a British metalcore band from Brighton, formed in 2004 by the brothers Dan and Tom Searle, who are twins. So, my live Justin Hawkins Rides Again for the first time tour is almost sold out. There's only a few tickets left for a couple of shows, including the second London show, which happens on the 25th of March. And there's a link in the description to get those tickets. It's the last ones, guys. And then it's all sold out. 100%. Well, it will be sold out. Again. I felt it when they said, we only ever love you when you see it red. Okay, that's what it's all about. The blah. That's cool. Okay, and now I understand why it's so iconic, because he sticks his tongue out when he does it. Blah, blah, blah. Brilliant. Brilliant? No. So many different timbres of growl, and I don't know, some of it's sort of, how do you describe it? Like fizzy, kind of, I don't know, it sounds wet and fizzy, and some of them are just really guttural. Enough about my bowel movement. No, not that. It's a really exciting listen. I wouldn't describe it as a melody as such, but there's just a lot of contrast in the way he's delivering these vocal fry. What even are they? Vocal fry utterances. Rude. It's irresponsible for me to try and do that stuff, because it'll break the microphone. It'll be so loud and powerful. Yeah. Wow. So that was cool. I thought the whole thing was going to be like this halftime. And then after that, sort of, it goes into double time or normal time, I suppose you'd call it, because I thought the other one was half time. Fucking hell, this is awesome. I'll tell you why it's awesome as well. Shall I tell you why it's awesome? It's groovy. Like it has a proper You know, sometimes you hear certain types of metal and it has about as much swing in it as a broken arm, to coin a phrase that I borrowed from my journalist friend, Pat Carty says that all the time. But I think it's really true. Like, some of it's so stiff and gritty, but this is kind of like got a swing to it, and I don't know, it's really fun to listen to. And like, that's a rock feel. That's not a metal feel. Like, it's not that kind of stuff. And it feels like you'd be able to achieve the bass drum parts with one pedal, but I know he's using a double pedal there. I just saw the thing that connects them. But it's just not too fiddly in that way that metal can get, you know? It's groovy and it's kind of solid, and it's not rudimentary by any means. It's really accomplished, but it's focusing on the right stuff to make you dance, you know? It's really cool. Oh, it's good. It's really got the tease and release thing, because I don't know if you noticed my head movements there, but as that drum fill came in, I sort of anticipated it's exactly what, to me anyway, it felt like the track needed, and then that's what they did. It's just like, wow, it's really cool. It's sort of, I think they've tapped into some sort of super consciousness, and we're all able to sort of see where it's going, and it's extra fun when it happens, you know. Tease and release. First rule of hard rock, actually. It's good to see it in the metal zone as well. Really saucy flam. Here's the difficult kind of the bit here that's probably more challenging for me as a listener, you know, being my age and all. Okay, so all that sort of double kick drum. And the problem I have with that is, like, I like a sort of earthy, loose-sounding, roomy kick drums, you know, like a John Bonham type sound. You can't really play this kind of metal with that sound because the skin flaps too much or whatever. It's just sort of, I need a really attacky bass drum sound that cuts through, because it provides the sort of the click at the beginning of each of these notes that they're trying to accent. So that it has to be I don't know, it just has to be a more clicky, kind of aggressive, toppy sounding bass drum. I don't know if that's making any sense. I think, yeah, I know what I'm talking about, sort of. Because you get into these bits, these groovy bits, it could be like the Guns N' Roses song that was in Terminator 2, what was it called? You Could Be Mine. There's a shot here at 1 minute 34 where you can see what the bass drum's up to. And he's only using one of those two beaters, so that means he's using it in the traditional bass drum, kick drum way. And it's when it gets to those other bits where you would see the other one moving. My God, there's so much space in that. Did you hear that? Oh, it's audacious to leave all that space in there. It must be tempting to fill it. You know, regardless of what, I don't know, this is a band that really understands each other and allows the space to exist. It's just fucking awesome. Like, it's more powerful for the things that they're not playing in that moment. It's great. And then this melodic bit doesn't turn into sort of 90s disco, you know, like some of the metal things that I've covered in the past. I mean, I've probably offended a lot of people by saying that, but it doesn't suddenly sound like Too Unlimited. It's still a guitar song, you know. Techno. It's not doing that. Brilliant. I've never heard Antichrist sung so sweetly. Yeah. People are normally roaring that word, aren't they? Yeah. That's a fucking great bit. This actually reminds me of RES by the Cardiff. And everybody's sort of playing for the team. This is a great band. In the strictest sense, I think. Oh yeah, me now. This is fucking awesome. lovely bit of synth stuff that isn't sort of relying on the EDM tropes to make it sort of dancey, and that bit it's a bit more haunting than that. Super simple build up. This could be like from a U2 song or something. And those simple things there are really difficult to play. It's shocked me. The drop didn't happen where it was supposed to. Tease and release, my arse. They're still surprising us even after 3 minutes. There was a really sweet triplets fill there. I'm really focusing on the drums because I think that might be the thing that sets Architects apart based on this song. It's, the drum parts are not just palatable but achievable, I think. But when they're played really well with a flam on either side of what would be the grid mark there, it's just so fucking tight and really gives the illusion of flabbiness, but it isn't at all. It's so groovy and so on the money. It's awesome. It's a John Bonham move. And there's a Rufus Tiger Taylor move. Yeah, I mean, I focused a lot on the drums when listening to that, on that initial playthrough. But I think the reason why I do that is because that kind of metal, the drum set is approached mix-wise in a completely different way to other types of guitar-based rock and metal music, because it's so important to hear what the kick drum's doing, and then to have that kind of aesthetic and this kind of playing I think that's what sets Architects apart. It's awesome, really, really exciting, and I didn't know what to expect. So thanks a lot for alerting me to it. It's fucking great, and I really, really enjoyed it. Nice one, Architects. Brilliant. Justin Hawkins writes again. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. Watch one of these 2 videos and join the mailing list, and use the link in the description to obtain tickets for live Justin Hawkins Rides Again for the first time in theatres all across the United Kingdom. Hey, brilliant. See you out there. Nice one. All right. Okay.